Dick Rod is Blueberry Muffins out of feminism.
What?
Because he is out of feminism. He is filled with Blueberry Muffins.
I'm so woke right now.
Shut up.
And of course, Muffy Scrubs, Desune Datereyo, is just 10 out of 10. There's, 10 out of 10. What can I say? Now, of course, we got John Bonerson, a proper 5 out of 5. Because you half-assed it.
I got a big ass.
You got a half-ass.
Okay.
Shady, shady. 0 out of 10, because I just can't fucking see you, man. You're too shady. Jesus. And Reese is definitely a 1 out of 10, because what in all holy hell is Jerry for, and why do you keep wanting me to watch it? You know
Watch the fucking video and you'll see.
Okay, Emily, your turn. Go crazy.
You are 380 out of 99 conspiracy theorists. Patrick, you are 75 out of 42 couch elves. Love the whimsy. Wait, no context. What the fuck? Brower, you are 1 out of 1 Marios. No one can replace you.
Yep.
Literally.
The unreplaceable.
Unless we write a script that does. Anyway. Willow, you are 2 out of 2 big muffy scrub tits.
My babies!
I'm not ranking myself. I'm not narcissistic. Shady. 10 out of 10. Good director, producer, everything overall.
Context.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking that up.
Actually, I feel like the no context was more Cole's like, no context on why you're doing this, just go and do it.
Oh, okay.
Whatever, we
Confused me.
decided to explain everything, I guess. And now
Yeah.
give us
Reese, 10 out of 10 on the fandom.
Alright,
Using complete opposites.
now
Shit.
my turn, real quick.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna go by character. You ready? How I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna rate everyone's best character, and probably most iconic for the most part. Tio. It's usually a type between Dark Link or Ash. Gun to my head is Dark Link. I'm gonna give you a solid 9 out of 10. I think you played that flawlessly, great. I would like to see how it would be portrayed in modern day at some point, but
Give me 6 months. Give me 6 months to keep up my
we'll
training.
have to see. We'll have to see. Patrick, I pretty much only really know you as Toad, but for the Toad that I know, it left an impact on me so much so that I brought you down here and say, you know what? If you ask me, Detective Toad cannot be replaced. 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Brower, I don't think anyone has to question which one is your most iconic role. Mario. Mario by far has been something that's like helped everyone propel themselves forward in this universe. Without you, we would be nothing. 10 out of 10. Lackett. I don't think anyone really has to complain on which one's your most iconic role. Luigi. I think Luigi's what I think your performance as Luigi is really what gravitated me to like come back, or bring you back, I should say. What we've worked with you already is been nothing but like immeasurable. And to see, and by the way, we talk about Brower's growth a lot. Your growth especially is like improved massively. Like from the scenes that I've seen of you today versus like, obviously 14 years ago, but even Brotherhood, different person entirely. So you know what? Own that, be proud of that. I'd love to see what you do in the future. Emily, I think your most iconic role, at least for me, just because of what I've seen, is the tie between Captain Falcon and staff guy from Unknown Plumbing.
Garrett.
Gun to my head, probably Captain Falcon.
Staff dude.
Staff guy.
Gun to my head, it's probably Captain Falcon. I think like you just kind of have the persona to play Captain Falcon, like in how demanding you can be with it. I think that's very solid, and honestly, I would give you a solid 9 out of 10. The reason it's not a 10 out of 10, I just haven't seen you in a few years for it.
Right.
Reese, I can't rate you on anything except on you being a reactor. You are the most expressive person for it, clearly the right person for the job. Maybe a little annoying with certain videos that you think I have gotten wrong, Wario versus Waluigi.
It was a great fight.
Thank you. But I gotta be honest, I probably have not had any more thoughtful debates than with anyone but you. 10 out of 10.
I'll take that.
Sean! Real quick. 10
Honest,
out of 10,
Sean.
you've been so nice. You waited in an airport for almost like 30 hours for me, so 10 out of 10.
Honestly. Okay, so really quick before Cole's last question is going to get wordy, Oliver Stoner just popped in with, where do you guys keep the French fries?
Not for you. Get some fucking money.
They're up Willie's anus for the last time. You can't have any.
They're in Uranus.
Don't ask for the French fries.
Wait, give me my goddamn fries, you piece of shit!
I don't have your fries. Muffy stole them. I did not steal them. I procured them illegally.
The final question of this longest fucking Q&A.
Part 2.
Sean, feel free to answer.
My hands are gonna die.
And lastly, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20?
Oh god.
Working.
What are you, a job recruiter?
You're right.
Working in a vet clinic, helping cats and dogs. Still doing what I do and what I love.
Hopefully, helping people, making films, making my own stories, helping people bring their stories to life. Hopefully that's right now my part-time thing, because obviously I can't make money off of it, but I hope I can make money helping people tell their stories.
Well, I finally got in the film industry after 10 years. Thank you, JD. You know what? 10 years time, hopefully setting up movie studios, sound stages, and still doing fun YouTube videos on the side.
I would have to say, getting my first symphony finished and having it publicly played by a professional wind ensemble.
Seriously, farting now.
Hopefully getting the podcast I've been working on off the ground, getting my YouTube channel off the ground, and hopefully publishing the online comics that I've been working on forever on. But yeah, that's where I see myself in that long-term time period.
Dead. No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
I mean, we can accomplish that tonight.
Oh,
Well,
so
then
who's the next dude?
who's gonna finish Smash 2?
Barrel will direct it.
Oh
Anyway, so.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? Realistically, where do I see myself? I see myself living either in Atlanta or LA. I see myself really trying to work on these films for myself, maybe working on a set. Like Barra said, I just got him a job in the film industry. We currently work for Rhino Staging. We're hoping to upgrade ourselves a little bit. Still new to it, still fresh to it, but I'm just hoping to see where I can go. I'm going with the flow. I do have 2 businesses that we're currently running. One's a photography business, one's a social media analytic business. So I should see where that goes. Maybe they take off a little bit more than I want them to. We'll see.
Okay, so I get asked this question a lot, actually. Gotta be honest, it's a little, not sure if I have a clear answer, but I will say this: I do hope to potentially make more of my own independent short films and just do less of reacting. Like I'll always react to whatever, but I do feel like I kind of need to get out of my box a little more and just go beyond reacting. Make films. Just go beyond, do things that I normally wouldn't do. And I feel like I'm starting my first step in a weird way, so yeah, that's what I gotta say.
So before we end this, since we have a bit of a surprise guest for this Q&A,
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were gonna let Sean answer.
I actually have a way to ask this to Sean, because Sean, you were part of the OG Zaandarbrow crew. If you were asked this question at the time of, say, Legend of Link or whatever, would you be able to answer confidently that you'd be here today?
No, I would honestly not even have confidently answered to where I would have been back then today. I would have actually been saying what would actually happen was I would have moved out to Nebraska, started just had my life there, and probably just enjoyed time with my family. But now, if I could answer from this point,
Yeah.
till 5 years. I'll probably end up saying I'm probably gonna go join the army and make my life actually much better than what it is now.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
Now, before we end this video, here's my final question to you guys. Because this mainly pertains to the 5 of you, but it also pertains to you, Sean. This is the first time all 5 of you, all 6 of you really, have been in the same room in years together. So, how does it feel? What's going through your guys' mind? Is this something you saw happening after so much animosity, so much trial and tribulation? Just how does it feel to finally just be here after so much time? Let's start with let's start with Sean, and then we'll make our way around.
Honestly, it's been so long that I didn't know if I was ever gonna meet Brow or Lackett for a long more time. It's been over 10 plus years, and I won't lie, I missed the crap out of them. The most happiest time in my fucking life I've ever had was when I was doing all the filming stuff with Lackett and Brower. Other than that, I've never thought that I'd actually be out here again, or out, with them again.
Alright, Tia?
I used to talk about this stuff with Brower a lot. Like even before Shady came back, just to have this group together. And I realized that's me. I don't consider it like inner child, but what you see here, this was, when I left high school, this was the only group of friends I had in my life. To have this group together again, I feel is like lit another fire under my asses. I keep getting fires lit under my ass since I came back to this channel.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, but my ass has got covered in ash now.
Well, your name is
Quite
Ash.
literally.
Yeah, detective at law.
But I hope the future brings more chances for us to come together. It doesn't, whether it's 6 months, 5 years. Without this group, I would not be where I am today in any circumstance. Through every fight, every success, through every boring night we've had them. So,
Yeah.
just casual. But I would not trade these 4 people next to me for anything. I owe so much to them, and I don't think I could ever repay back what they've honestly individually taught me through life. Because it's not just film that I've learned through them.
Patrick?
Also, I never thought I would be back here. I will say, I definitely had good memories. Like I said, 18 years old, finding this group of psychopaths let me, unleash the unbridled creativity, for better or for worse, without any malicious judgment. And it was a really nice thing to have. And I did, after post college, I did move on, and I thought gonna go into the world and do other things, kind of a put the toys away type thing. But so I never really thought I would ever come back. Never thought I would even be asked back, because it's gonna be a guy we knew in college. So the fact that I'm back for what we're shooting now for this really big project, the fact that I'm even just a small part of that, it feels nice, and it is nice to see what's happened, learned about the craziness that's happened. Let's say I left, for all I know, on good terms, and the fact that I'm it was a good time, I'm out, and then I just fade into the distance. So the fact that I'm coming back and I'm hearing all these stories, both good and bad, is really interesting, and just how much everyone here has, getting to see and hear what everyone does, what everyone's accomplished. Brower and Lackett, the fact that they've been doing this for 14 years, and yeah, it's that is that's admirable. Like, how many people look back on, I mean, even myself, like, I cringe watching, like, Brotherhood. So the fact that, like, Brower here, and this is meant to be, like, backhanded or anything, but the fact that Brower is still 15 years strong, being like, I'm being Mario, I'm doing this. It's a very admirable, and it's great to be back and see everyone.
Yeah, honestly saying, this feels really nostalgic, and this is during the best era of Zaandarbrow, I would say, because no one is complaining. We just want to do it and have fun again. No one has drama. Like, it feels like we're adults and not high school teenagers anymore. Because we fight over the stupidest shit back in the day, and nowadays we're just tired and we just want to have fun and film. And literally, it feels like I don't want to unlist or delete any of my old videos, because so many people have like, I'm going to create a new channel. This will be for this segment. I'm going to create a music video channel. I'm going to create a short film channel. Just stick with one fucking channel and they'll still subscribe. Just keep going and making new stuff so you don't lose everyone. Go here instead. They're not going to move.
Consistency.
People are lazy. They're not going to do it. Like, literally just stay on one channel. Even my second channel has more views, and that's a reaction channel now, but I just started that channel back up, and I doubt anyone's going to go there immediately, because it's been years since I've uploaded there. But still, just do what you love and see where it goes. You can learn from it. Don't delete old videos, because you're gonna. Everyone I've known regrets it later, because they eventually want to look back at some notes, or like, oh, this is too cringe to keep up. Oh, this is offensive to keep up. No, just keep it up, and you'll learn from it. Like, it's that simple. Like, you were a kid, it's fine. And people are like, oh, you're unprofessional. But I'm doing the work, I'm still here, I don't see what the problem is, I'm still learning. So, hi. And everyone who has left has apologized to me, like 2 years later, and I've apologized to a few people. I'm not perfect. But, like, people who have left have come back and said, I'm sorry, can I continue with your project? I'm like, no, fuck off.
I feel like he's getting a lot of stuff off his chest.
Literally,
Yeah.
This is the best time ever to regroup with your old friends, and it feels like a reunion that college never gave me. So, thank you for my official college and high school reunion.
But what if the video is Star Wars Holiday Special?
We can do a bad movie drinking night game.
Do a react channel on that?
As I was telling these guys when I was first, initially planning on coming down, when we were all in the talks of this, I admitted to them how I was both excited but also just immensely nervous, because, yeah, sure, these are people that at this point we now had moved on from any past transgressions, and we had rekindled our friendship, and we had, acknowledged that what we had back then was great. But it's also been 7.5 years since I've seen any of these guys, and I haven't even met Reese or Shady at all. Two totally new faces, other than Reese knowing from some virtual stuff. And the fact that Sean is also here, someone who I'd only seen a little bit in maybe 2018 or so when I moved back to Jersey for a bit, but even then, he's basically someone who I've only hung out with properly over a decade ago now. So I'm just thinking the entire time I'm in that airport waiting for my flight, I'm just thinking, who am I today compared to who am I 7.5 years ago or even 10 years ago? And is this person someone that these people can still get along with? Someone that these people can, find something in? Is this the same, obviously I'm not the same person, but it's more of it's just the uncertainty and the unknown of how others will react to that. So I was admittedly scared to see how I've changed has affected, the relationship that I've had with these people. But thankfully, it truly is a family that we have here, a family, because they have accepted me back in so quickly and so lovingly and so understandingly that all of that fear and nervousness is just washed away. And it really does feel like I am back home at last.